Alright guys, yeah, I know it took a little bit of a break, but I am back, and today we're taking a look at one of my favorite retro tennis sneakers. So today we're checking out a brand new colorway of the Reebok Court Victory Pump. Let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? It's Mike from the Sneaker History Podcast, and we are back with another video. Guys, thank you for joining. If you hadn't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, you already know what I'm going to tell you if you've seen these videos before. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment. Those things, guys, help the video get through the algorithm so more and more people can see them. And for everyone who's done so already, you know I appreciate you guys so much. For everyone who's do so in the future, thank you guys as well. Now, big shout out to Reebok first and foremost for sending this pair on over. This is going to be the latest colorway of their retro of the Court Victory Pump. Guys, this is Michael Chang's shoe that he wore back in 1989 when he won the French Open, but this one has a new take to it. Now, this one in particular, there's no real name for it from the Reebok website. They didn't have any big marketing around it, but a lot of people are starting to dub this the Big Apple colorway because it dropped right after the US Open, which, okay, kind of makes sense. And the only thing Reebok really said about it, because there was no real affiliation with any of the Grand Slams, they just said that this sneaker was paying homage to a prestigious tennis tournament. Now, again, people thought immediately, oh, it has to be the US Open because, again, it just ended, final slam of the year, so on and so forth. But what I don't think people realize is that this sneaker may actually take cues and take inspiration from another tennis tournament that was actually right before that. And I'm going to say Wimbledon. Now follow me here. So if you're a tennis fan, or maybe you just know about Wimbledon, one of the most famous things that they serve at Wimbledon is strawberries and cream. Now I'm going to put a picture up here and look at this shoe with the red and white accents and all the speckles. I feel like this is more of a strawberries and cream shoe than an apple, if that makes sense. We know we're just kind of splitting hairs with fruits here, but with the white, the speckled in each of these parts, I really feel like this is more of a homage to, again, Wimbledon. There's no real word, so I guess you can pretty much interpret this the way you want, but that's just my thought. And that's really how I thought about the shoe when I saw it, because I'm like, oh, I thought immediately, like, they're talking about a tennis tournament, it has to be Wimbledon, because that's when, again, that famous thing that you get if you're gonna be there, the snack that they give out. Now, getting into the shoe, again, we're going to be covered in a red and white leather, really bright and loud in comparison to the originals here. But I like that. You get something a little bit different. This actually reminds me of something that, you know, what was it, back when A-Life did the like tennis ball colorway of the sneaker with the felt and everything. This reminds me of like something that would live during that time when they were doing the collaborations on the Court Victory Pump. Now again, first things first, the front end of the sneaker is going to be, again, a coated leather that's going to be predominantly red, when it's going to have some white speckles going through it. Now with the toe box, I love this piece because, again, if you play tennis, you already know, you drag your toe, you will put a hole in your shoe. So Reebok still has the little protection right there, the little for toe drag when it comes to a tennis sneaker. So I love how they leave that piece there. And as we go up to the eyelets, you're gonna have different laces than you had in the originals here. So you see in the originals, we have a flat lace here, but with this particular colorway, they went with a smaller, thinner oval lace. I'm not sure why. It doesn't bother me, but I think the flat laces look a little bit better in this shoe than the ovals. But you guys let me know, what do you think on that one? Now with this, the tongue, you're gonna have a mixture of that plastic that has kind of that honeycomb pattern on there, along with a mixture of a synthetic leather. And what is that? Is that a synthetic? Yeah, well, no, you know what, guys? Yeah, I think that, yeah, it is a synthetic. So I couldn't quite tell. So it's a mixture of synthetic, leather right here in the bottom. You're going to have more of this nicer, kind of like the suede material right here in the top. We're going to have your Reebok and your tennis branding done up in red. And of course, you're going to have your pump done up in white. I love how they have the white tennis ball with the green pump lettering there. And yes, just like I say in all these other videos, the pumps do work. Do they pump instantly as soon as you push it one time? No, you gotta put a little bit of effort into it. And yes, that bladder does fill up, and it does have the release button right here as well. So just in case anybody wondered, yes, the pump does work. Now, of course, with these shoes, the eyelets, I really do like this because it has the TPU eyelets going across the bottom of the lateral and medial side, again, providing some support. And that TPU is gonna be red on this particular shoe, while also the little TPU wings you get up top going to be right here in a translucent red as well. So you're going to get these nice pops of color there. I love those little translucent pieces. It just gives a little extra something to the shoe. I really like that on how they do this, especially when they have these different colorways that they come out with. Now, as we get to the back of the shoe, or to say starting with the mid portion of the shoe, you're going to have your Reebok branding done up in red, but you can clearly see the color switches from nice dark red to white, kind of this cream white with the red speckles in it. Again, really giving you that strawberries and cream look. Again, this is me with my assumption, but you guys let me know what you think about that. Again, done up in a coated leather that's gonna be starting from the midfoot of the sneaker, going down to the heel, wrapping around the ankle collar, and you're gonna have that color just really a nice big divide, nice big contrast with the shoe. Now you're gonna have your really cushion right here. You know what, I always thought it was weird, and I never really talked about that before, but they have this kind of external cushion. Like the inside, of course, is gonna have a nice mesh cushion inside. It's gonna be kind of done up in an off-white. But there's also this cushion around the ankle collar that protrudes out of the leather. You're gonna have it done up in a white netting that's covered in red fabric, so you get that, again, that more that white and red contrast that we have that same theme across the shoe. Down, you're gonna have your hexalite branding done up in red with green accents, so kind of like strawberries in your leaf, huh? Maybe. The midsole is gonna be an EVA midsole. It's gonna be done up in kind of this off-white cream color with, of course, your red accents. And once you get to the outsole of the shoe, I love this traction pattern. Just a lot of different things going on, from a horizontal herringbone to a vertical herringbone, some kind of like hexagonal pattern as well, kind of this honeycomb look. And again, because it is going to be a sneaker that does have the hexalite cushioning, you have the forefoot window here with the hexalite cushioning, and you're going to have that heel window as well with the Reebok branding, and a little bit of a breakup of that EVA foam here just going to be exposed from the midsole. Now this sneaker is available right now on the Reebok website. It didn't have a big marketing push behind it. It wasn't anything that was like a special release, but I think it's really cool. I love how they do a shoe if it is in fact supposed to be related to one of the Grand Slams. I love how they pay homage to that. And again, this is up for interpretation, whether it be the Big Apple or the strawberries and cream. I still like it's gonna at least represent one of those two Grand Slams. But with this shoe, like I said before, it does fit true to size. I would say if you have a wider foot, definitely think about going a half size up, because you'll see here, you can look how it gets pretty slim right there in the midsection of the sneaker. But again, this is one of those sneakers, if you try it on, probably be your best bet, because everyone's foot's so different. But this one is gonna be available on a Reebok website, and I wanna say Foot Locker websites as well. Super cool looking. I love I love the classic here, but I love something a little different sometimes, and this red and white is really cool. And if anything, getting closer to the holidays, this would be a pretty solid Christmas shoe as well. So whether whoever's right or wrong about what Grand Slam it represents, the white, red, and green accent, I think it's pretty solid for Christmas colors too, so you definitely have an occasion to wear it. But you guys let me know down below. I'll leave a link to where you can find these things. And yeah, I know I took a little bit of a break, guys, but I'm back, more videos, we're gonna keep going. I think I got burned out a little bit. I was doing like 2-3 reels and shorts a week, a long form video, trying to post on, you know, Instagram, TikTok, the shorts on YouTube. So I'm back. I just had to take a little bit of a break, but we're good, guys. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think about the shoe. Let me know what you think about the channel. And until next time, guys, see ya.